Hey y'all, gather round and let me tell you a story that'll chill you down to the bone. This ain't just any old ghost story. This is the story of Suzie and Michael, two souls who found themselves trapped in a house that whispered secrets in the dead of night. It all started when Suzie and Michael moved into their dream home, a quaint little cottage nestled deep in the woods, the kind of place where you can hear the crickets sing and the wind rustle through the trees. But as the sun set and the shadows grew long, the house began to show its true colors. One night, as Suzie was setting the table for dinner, she heard a soft whisper. "Suzie," it called, sending a shiver down her spine. She brushed it off, thinking it was just the wind. But then it happened again and again. Each time the voice grew louder, more insistent. Michael, ever the skeptic, laughed it off. "It's just your imagination, darlin'," he'd say. But Suzie knew better. She could feel the presence watching her, lurking in the shadows. One stormy night, the whispers turned into screams. "Get out!" they bellowed, echoing through the halls. Michael finally realized they weren't alone. The walls seemed to close in on them, the air thick with malevolence. Doors slammed shut on their own, and the windows rattled as if the very house was alive. Desperate, they sought help from a local medium. The old woman, with eyes as dark as coal, warned them of a vengeful spirit that dwelled within their home. A spirit that had been wronged in life and now sought vengeance on the living. The medium performed a cleansing ritual, but the spirit's wrath only intensified. It was no longer content with whispers and screams. It wanted blood. One night, as they lay in bed, Suzie felt a cold hand grip her ankle, pulling her towards the edge. She screamed, waking Michael, who fought to free her from the invisible grasp. But it wasn't enough. The spirit's fury knew no bounds. It lashed out, leaving scratches and bruises on their bodies. They knew they had to leave, but the house wouldn't let them go. In a final act of desperation, Suzie and Michael set the house ablaze, watching the flames consume the walls that held them captive. As the fire roared, they heard one last chilling whisper, "You can never escape me." They fled into the night, never looking back. But even now, years later, they can still hear the whispers in their dreams, a constant reminder that some spirits never rest. So next time you hear a whisper in the wind or a creak in the floorboards, remember Suzie and Michael's story. Some houses just don't want to let go. Thanks for listening, folks. Sleep tight and don't let the ghosts bite.